everybody, it's Catherine from Jayne Catherine on Books, and Happy New Year to everybody. We're now 2017 and I've got a really good feel for this year. We didn't particularly have the best of health within our family last year, so here's moving forward to 2017. It feels lovely and bright. So I thought I would have a good sort out through my bookshelves and do an unhaul. I've got some that I'm going to donate to my library. I'm not going to show you those today because I've got quite a few, and they're in, you know, again, I only donate if they look practically new, and they just put their plastic covers on and use them. And then also the ones I'm going to show you today are going to my local second-hand bookshop, and I will get credit so I can get some more books. So can't be fairer than that, can you? So here we go. Ooh, they're all falling over now. A couple of non-fiction first. This is a cookery book called Bread. It's trying to see who it's by. Food Love series, 100 everyday recipes. It is a lovely little book, got loads of recipes in, but we've got rid of our bread maker now. We used to make all our own bread in this bread maker, but now there's only David and I left at home. We can't be bothered to be making a great big loaf, so yeah, somebody else get the benefits of that. I'm throwing them down in a box down here, so crash, clatter. Next one, there's a couple. Iceland travel guide, that is the AA Essential Guide, and the DK series do some really good books. Top 10 Iceland, brilliant. I got these for a project that I was doing for a textile project I did at college. Don't think we're going to Iceland in the not too distant future, not that I wouldn't like to go, but yeah, let's get rid of those, make some space. Sue Stockdale, successful women entrepreneurs. Yeah, nice little handy book. I bought this because when I wanted to look up something, can't think of her name now, Helen Swaby, who is the founder and managing director of De Montfort Fine Art, and as you know, we've had a fine art business, and I'm very interested in art, so I wanted to read a bit more about her. But, you know, I've read it now. Not going to be needed on my shelves. Next one, Scarlet Feather, Maeve Binchy. I wanted to reread this. This is a really good Maeve Binchy book. I've read all Maeve Binchy in the past, and I'm not sure I'd want to reread them all. They're excellent family dramas. This is very good one, but it's, you know, I've got this from a second-hand shop. I don't like the cover, so that's going, and I'll pick one up that looks nicer. Next, You Had Me at Hello. This is something that I got from a charity shop. It's going to go back. This is by Myri, I'm hoping it's Myri McFarlane. And this is, it was Ben and Rachel against the world until it fell apart. And the partners in crime, best of friends. And they've moved on, but they meet up again. I've had it there for ages and not read it, so it can go. Now, a set which I got in, I think it was a bargain basement weekend or something from the Book People by Alice Thomas Ellis, and I just can't get on with the writing. I don't find it interesting, sorry. So they may as well go and somebody else have the benefit. So this one's The Inn at the Edge of the World, Alice Thomas Ellis. Beautiful covers. Beautiful covers. The Birds of the Air. Beautiful, lovely cover there. And Unexplained Laughter. So it's a bit shiny. Bit shiny. Then I've got two Peter May. Now I love all Peter May crime books, and this is the Enzo MacLeod. The detective in this series is Enzo MacLeod, but I've recently hauled the full set of his, and these were two that I had kicking around, so somebody else may as well have the benefit of them. Not that I don't love them, but I've got the full set now. So this is Extraordinary People. That's number 1 in the Enzo MacLeod investigation. And as midnight strikes, a man desperately seeking sanctuary flees into a church. The next day, his sudden disappearance will make him famous throughout France. Forensic expert Enzo MacLeod takes a wager to solve the 7 most notorious French murders using modern technology and a total disregard for the justice. Here I go again. The justice system. So that's that one. They're worth getting. Worth getting the Peter Mays. They're a really good read. Blacklight Blue. This is number 3 in the series. Again in France. They're not always in France, but diagnosed with a terminal illness, Enzo MacLeod is running out of time. Well, it doesn't run out of time that quickly because I'm on book 7. So we'll see. We'll see. He must have had a reprieve. His daughter is nearly killed. He's mugged. He's then arrested. Do you know, his luck's running out, isn't it, poor lad? He hasn't got long to live. He's mugged and arrested. And his daughter's been nearly killed, so he doesn't have much luck, actually, does Enzo MacLeod. So, yeah, worth getting the series. Next, Nora Roberts. You probably, if you watch my channel, you might have seen me say that I got quite a few Nora Roberts again in a special deal. I always used to love reading them when I was in my early 20s. I read one, a Christmassy one. Oh, I had to DNF it. It's just, Nora Roberts is a very prolific writer, and she also writes as J.D. Robb for her crime series. She writes as J.D. Robb, but they're a bit too mushy for me, these love stories. So we've got Considering Kate, brand new, so somebody's going to do nicely out of that, and The Return of Rafe McCade. They're just not for me anymore. Your taste change. If you want a nice, well written, easy to read, cosy love story, Nora Roberts is a very good writer, but you know, it's same old for me. Boy meets girl, girl meets boy. They resist each other, then they can't. You know, that sort of thing. So, yeah. And then finally, Richard Madeley, Someday I'll Find You, Richard Madeley. Now, Richard Madeley of Richard and Judy fame, that very well known over here. I don't know if they are, they probably are worldwide renowned now. And they've got the Richard and Judy Book Club in association with W.H. Smith, and recently they've started writing novels themselves. I've not read any of Richard's. I think he's a very interesting, intelligent man. I got this from the charity shop, but to be honest, I've not read it. I can't be bothered to read it. Richard, you're going to have to sort out your covers, matey. They really don't do anything for me. So if, you know, I think your writing is going to be a lot better than your covers. But with that cover, I'm not convinced. So, thanks. So we can go. Right, thank you very much, everybody. That's it for now. Take those along to the second-hand shop. Bye for now.